So here I am testing out the phone's camera as a dock cam. And I'm looking at an original comic I had when I was a kiddie. It's a Marvel Team Up 143. Um, this is my first introduction to the real Captain Marvel. And look, I even put my name in it as a kid. That's great. So this is my first introduction to the Monica Renfro. I'm sure I'm getting that wrong, but this is my first introduction to Monica as Captain Marvel, which I was very excited to see when we watched Scarlet Witch. But hey, how about this Huffy bike over here? This is why I keep the old issues that have sentimental value for me, and this is one that is the memory itself. It is my copy uh, from 1984. Don't know if I can have the ability to zoom in now that I'm messing around with this, and it won't let me do it. Okay, well, time enough for that later. Maybe I'll get a real dock cam and not have to do this. But yeah, this is Black Spidey at his best. And I should probably read it before I do a review, but here it is. She's got some issues. And this is about how I read a comic when I was 12. I'm not sure I read the whole thing in any particular order, but maybe it's more about these Nabisco ads. I have a strong memory of the Fig Newton ad with Spidey's new black costume at the time. This is obviously not it, but that's a sweet watch. And I'll not use my finger as the pointer because I don't know how much of a my unmanicured fingers. Okay, beautiful ads. All the classic comics have them. This one's no exception. Certainly not. Hey, you need some towels? Brand new towels for $1.75. How about that? Typical muscle stuff. Wait till we get to some of the video game ads. Those are my favorites too. Now this is pre-Venom black costume, so this is alien symbiote costume in the early days. So you see that it was just a nifty little feature coming out of Secret Wars where you could hide stuff in it and everything was there. It wasn't any kind of evil symbiote doing its own thing. Our friends at Mile High been doing what they've been doing for a long time. Nothing has changed there. Should I zoom in a little bit more? Nope, we got width and height to deal with. I don't know what's going on here. I think this deserves a better review. More Mile High. Get to know Mile High early. This is Starfox. Again, I was a big DC reader at the time, so I only have a. Well, someone's happy to see Starfox. I don't know. Was Starfox the alien Lothario? No, maybe you're kind of nah. She likes Spidey. Okay, so whatever alien planet we're on. I love these things about Marvel team ups. Marvel 2-in-1. Those were the thing. This was Spidey and somebody each week. The Marvel version of Brave and the Bold, and World's Finest. Although those books had been canceled by this time, by '84, they were done. Were they? I know Brave and the Bold stopped in '83. But look at all of this. So we're going on a trip with Star. This is not about Captain Marvel at all. I should have just remembered that this is Spider-Man and Star Fox. That's what's going on there. Okay, so this guy with the hair and the mask and this, this doesn't take too long to read. I mean, the paneling is what it is there. We got a clear indication. Here's the action. Here's what's going on. Don't forget to get your Wolverine T-shirt and a pennant. That's something that's missing nowadays. We don't have enough pennants. We won the pennant. Saying that correctly. We don't have enough of those. And seldom do I see an eye break for Mutants bumper sticker. We've lost something. Haven't? Oh, sewn on patches. Patches. I am working on enunciating. I'm in my basement. There are people. There's someone above me. But okay, comic book conventions: Detroit, San Francisco, Anaheim. Get your tickets soon. Ooh, you just need stamps for 20 cents at the time. So this isn't about the comic at all. This is a way for me to test out if my phone is going to let me do this. And I hope it's still doing it. That's what I'm afraid of. If I've just been wasting my time. Call is back. Don't forget to call everybody. Okay. I have no indication on the Galaxy A whatever that this is doing its thing. This is the Power Man and Iron Fist ad that I remember right here, where Danny is explaining Power Man's not here right now, so we have a few seconds to talk. The problem is that he found out that some of you aren't buying our magazine. I loved them. I loved it when they called them magazines. Let's not pretend. It's comic book. All right, so that's a Power Man and Iron Fist ad. I did not read that either, but I do remember this ad. But what's Spidey doing? Spidey's doing something over here. Some rocks are falling. Hey, I like this paneling. This is a nice. Who's doing the art in this? Oh, LaRoche. I know he did a lot of. Didn't he do a lot of Legion books? Exposito. I know these names. I know some of these names. All right. I'm sorry if I'm insulting comic fans. I can only know so much, but I like this. This is awesome. Like when you incorporate the larger architecture into your paneling. Very creative. Oh, this one's worth a real read. I need to sit down with it. These Marvel, sometimes the Marvel team-ups are hit and miss. I remember it might be the last issue with the Juggernaut. I remember when I read it in my 20s, I'm like, well, this is really kiddie. What's going on here? Who's the audience? Let's see what was going on this month in '84. New Mutants 17. We're still in Secret Wars. It's Secret Wars number 3. That was my first issue of Secret Wars that I bought at the local pharmacy. It's the one where I don't have it any longer. I don't even have a copy of Secret Wars. That's not in print right now, and I'm still upset. But that's when Spidey spies on the X-Men because they want to branch off and join Magneto, and then Professor X wipes Spidey's memory of the incident, and they go on their separate ways. Indiana Jones was a comic at the time. Can anybody see this? Should I need to zoom in? I'll zoom in the old-fashioned way because I got this on I'll just do one of those. And we'll have a discussion of the checklist books for this month. All right. Slower Indiana Jones. Oop. Doop, 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 doop. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's getting some traction nowadays in the year 2021. Avengers 245, Conan, Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales were those reprints of the old Lee and Ditko, Spidey's. Rom. Rom's on my checklist. I love Rom. I think I love Rom because I know there won't be, there's been more Rom. There's been new Rom. I've read the new Rom. But new Rom is not the same as old Rom. Marvel Rom. And that's worth a discussion all its own. Power Man, G.I. Joe. I think some folks could make the same argument about the G.I. Joe books. I'm not one of those individuals. We've got Peter Parker, Spectacular. Defenders was still going on. Didn't read Defenders. We had the Star Wars run, and it's 50. Is that 50 or 80? That's 85. Okay, that's issue 85. And then we had the magazines going on with The Age and Fanfare. The nice thing I liked about Marvel Age is it was the cheapest of the bunch. You could get it for like 50 cents. Epic Illustrateds, and we have a real X-Men trade paperback in 1984, and this is the Dark Phoenix Saga. I have this 1984 version. I think I might have the second printing. I hope I kept it, because when I bought the Omnis, I'm like, oh, do I really need this old one? And part of me hopes I still have it around here someplace. It belongs on a shelf, because that's an old one. There you go. So that's what Shooter had in store for you that month in the hype box. And in the meantime, Spidey's still doing some stuff with Starfox, and Starfox is kind of getting it on. I don't know what's going on here. All right, Starfox. I don't know what happened to Starfox. Maybe you can tell me, and we'll talk about Starfox some more. Power Pack was coming up, and then we're back in she's cured of something because she was like going supernova at the beginning. And hey, next issue, Spidey and Moon Knight. So more on the Moon Knight going on here. I love that letter column was web zingers. This is my grandfather. I guess I had some mailing labels at the time, and there we go. And Ring in 1984 with Baby Hulk. How much were the subscriptions this year? Could we get for $17? I could get 14 issues of any 2 titles I wanted, and $6 for 14 issues of single orders. So put your little name here, and this is March '84. And don't forget at the same time to play some Masters of the Universe on your Mattel okay, this is for Intellivision, Atari 2600. I got 2 2600s behind me right now in the Bat's Cave. First Masters of the Universe. I don't remember the Masters of the Universe game. I might have to find that if it exists anywhere. All right, and the Parker Brothers ads. Classic Parker Brothers ads. Okay, so that's 10 minutes just testing out to see if this camera works, if it's worth my time to do it. And that was a random comic. Hope you liked my overview of the Starfox and my Captain Marvel right here. This is my first Captain Marvel. It's the only one. And go get your spiffy BMX on. Go get your Huffy on right here. Okay, I got stuff to do today. I'm going to do it. I guess we missed the Captain Marvel Spidey issue beforehand, which was issue 142. Endings are always bittersweet. So goodbye, and have yourself a good day.